Who are you not allowed to speak Lashon Hora to? So you're not allowed to speak Lashon Hora to anyone part of Amisecha. So anyone which is not part of Amisecha, you could speak about. So any Jew which is not um to Torah law, which is not part of Amisecha, is not part of Amisecha. And again, the second law is idea is that, well, a lot of times, so what that you see someone part of Masaka Jew, your fellow Jew, and he does something. So it's important to judge that person favorably. So you shouldn't be super quick and say, "Oh, I'm gonna go and judge him bad." No, you have to judge him favorably. Maybe he did it by mistake. Saw him eat a cheeseburger. Well, maybe he tripped and then he fell right on the cheeseburger, and he was closing his eyes, and then he thought it was a green cookie, and he loved green cookies, and he ate the cookie, and then he was actually not, and then he thought that he was a chimpanzee. So then, even though he realized it was not a cookie, he ate it for some reason. And, well, maybe he just doesn't know better. Maybe he actually ate it and he knew that he ate the cheeseburger. Or maybe he thought, well, it's okay. Isn't it that you are allowed to put cheese and meat together? Maybe he thinks that you are not. But maybe he thinks. Maybe he doesn't know the importance. And you may not know that doing this mitzvah is very chashiv, and they may think all this stuff, but the person's still part of Mitzvah even though he sinned. So even if someone does something bad, and whatever it is, you have to find a way. So I'm gonna explain this, and there's many stories, but I'll say one of my favorite ones. So there's this person, his name was Dude, and he went and got cookies, and he was going on the bus. So before he was getting on the bus, he was eating his cookies, and he well, yeah, he had a bag. But before, yeah, he before he even had the cookies, he had a bag. He got his magazine, and he was reading the magazine. Took some cookies, and yum yum, those green cookies, and the other dude took a cookie from his cookies. Was like, why are you taking my cookies? You meanie. I'm gonna go and say Loshon Hora about you, but you're not allowed to. But anyways, he wanted to. And anyways, he took another cookie. And then the other dude took another cookie. And the dude took a cookie. And the other dude took a cookie. And he took a cookie. And the other dude took a cookie. And the dude was wondering why the other dude was taking all the cookies. He wants the cookies. You know, the other person eating all the cookies. And then he got so upset. And then there's the last cookie. And then the other dude split the cookie in half and gave him half of it. He was like so upset. You're taking my cookies, and then you're like, oh, it's like you're saying it's like my cookies. It's so bad, you meanie. And then he goes in the bus and he sits down so upset. And then he goes and puts his magazine in. So then those cookies that I was taking must be his cookies. So we see that it might seem that, oh, this person's bad, but maybe it's not even his fault. We have to be down the chavzachos. And why is it so important? What's sakas kabutz? The relevance is that when you judge your fellow Jew properly, then you will not come to say gossip. Because if you're like, oh, this person is even a thing, so what are you saying bad? That he did something good? Well, yeah, that's yeah. Anyways, so it's important to judge your fellow Jew properly, and you won't even come to say this bad verbal poison kind of lashon hara, and that's when people are why I think it was like the first base of English was destroyed. One of the reasons. Well, actually, I don't know about that, but I know that one of the reasons actually why the Jews were slavery in Egypt was because lashon hara. So before someone goes and tries and tells on people about this person that's trying to get his green cookies, we'll first realize, well, maybe it's his cookies, and